Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta saw his side lose to West Ham in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday, and Express Sport looks at what he learned from the match. Arsenal suffered a 3-1 humbling by West Ham to crash out of the Carabao Cup at the round of 16 stage. Mikel Arteta's side were far from their best at the London Stadium as the Hammers took advantage of their below-par opponents. The match was billed as the first return for Declan Rice following his £105 million move to Arsenal in the summer. The midfielder started on the bench but was subject to some boos and jeers as he warmed up. West Ham took the lead through a Ben White own goal despite Arsenal having the better of much of the first half. The visitors weren't able to make their pressure count, and David Moyes' side doubled their lead shortly after half-time through Mohamed Kudus. Jared Bowen sealed the win with the hosts' third on a miserable night for Arsenal, with Martin Odegaard adding a very late consolation in stoppage time. Express Sport looks at what we learned from the match. Arsenal have their own Maguire. In no fault of his own, Aaron Ramsdale is fast becoming Arsenal's own Harry Maguire. The goalkeeper was given a rare outing after David Raya started the last 9 matches across the Premier League and Champions League. Arteta has created a furore around the goalkeeper after ditching him earlier this season. And West Ham fans were sure to remind him that he has been out of favour. He was jeered when he had the ball at his feet and subject to some chants of England's number 4 in reference to his future international chances. Maguire has recently been subject to similar treatment from opposition fans. Maguire is often ridiculed after falling down the pecking order at Manchester United but still keeping his spot for England. Ramsdale is now receiving a similar reaction despite not doing much wrong. 2 ado mistakes shown up. Arsenal sporting director Adu may be regretting a couple of failed transfer pursuits. Both Kudus and Lucas Paqueta were linked with moves to the Emirates before joining West Ham. Kudus only signed for the Hammers in the summer and has had a slow start to life in East London. But the winger would have provided much-needed backup and competition for Bukayo Saka on the right wing. Kudus showed what Arsenal were missing with an expertly taken goal. His new teammate Paqueta was linked with the Gunners during his time at Lyon. Arsenal didn't push through with their interest in the Brazilian, and he also reminded them of his qualities on Wednesday. He outshone Kai Havertz, who again struggled to have an impact on the game. Zinchenko hooked again. Alexander Zinchenko was an incredibly important part of Arsenal's success last season, but it is clear he is not currently at the top of his game. Arteta has noticed it, too, and is not afraid to take him off when things aren't going right. The Ukraine star was replaced by Takahiro Tomiyasu in just the 57th minute on Wednesday. Zinchenko was caught out for the second goal and Arteta had seen enough. It has become a common occurrence, with the 26-year-old also taken off at half-time of the draw at Chelsea as well as in the second half of matches against former club Manchester City, Lens and Bournemouth. Arsenal needs Zinchenko back to his influential best.